Jeffrey Epstein's purported suicide note has been made public. A judge unsealed it after a petition from the New York Times. The note was handwritten on a piece of paper ripped from a legal pad. It reads in part, "They investigated me, found nothing. What you want me to do? Bust out crying?" And ends with, "No fun, not worth it." MS Now has not authenticated the note or whether it was actually written by Epstein. Joining us, MS Now senior legal reporter Lisa Rubin. How did this get discovered? How did it come into the public domain? He's been dead for many years.
So let's talk about how it was discovered. A man who was his cellmate in 2019, Nicholas Tartaglione, who is now serving 4 consecutive life sentences for a quadruple homicide, says that he discovered it after an alleged Epstein suicide attempt in July of 2019. He says he then gave the note to one of his lawyers. There was then a conflict between his lawyers and specifically the judge examining multiple issues about a conflict of interest between and among his lawyers. One of the issues was how this note was handled by Tartaglione and his lawyers. It then came into the court's possession in Tartaglione's criminal case in 2021. It has been sealed there since until yesterday. But let's talk about what we know about the note and whether or not we have any reason to believe it could be legitimate. Kitty, we don't have any authentication of the note. In particular, we don't know whether this is Epstein's handwriting, as you noted. However, some of the wording that's been used here mimics wording that Epstein has used in other contexts. In particular, there are some emails between him and his brother or him and personal friends where he uses the exact same phrase, spelled a little bit differently. "What you want me to do? Bust out crying." He says that, for example, in response to his brother upon news that somebody in their family had become a grandfather. He also, in a note that was discovered in his cell, published by 60 Minutes 6 years ago, uses the same phrase, "no fun," in all caps with the same number of exclamation points. People have pointed to both of those online to say this is a note that seems like it could be written by Jeffrey Epstein. But again, we have no reason to know whether it is or is not authentic. The judge here has asked the parties in Mr. Tartaglione's case to redact some additional filings that could shed some light on how this came to be, and hopefully we'll learn more next week.
Very strange. We'll see if it goes anywhere to dispelling the conspiracy theories that he did not commit suicide. Don't go anywhere, Lisa, and you don't go anywhere either, because the next hour of KD2 Reports starts after a quick break.